here we go. So we're going to do the lab. I want to just talk quickly just so you understand the parts and what we're doing. First up. Oh, and I forgot to, let me just, one sec. All right, so here we go. First up, so we have the ideas that you split vertical and horizontal, always, okay? So the first thing is when we're talking about velocity horizontal. The whole idea is that we're trying to calculate what the velocity is going to be horizontally. We're looking for the total initial velocity. That's our end game, is what the actual velocity was that you just flicked the paper football with. So you're going to have to look for the horizontal whoop, not that one. There's a horizontal. Here's a vertical. You're looking to end up getting this velocity, which will be v total. All right, that's that right there. And the angle, that's that right there. Okay, that's the end game. To get there, we have to go step by step. First thing is going to be our horizontal velocity. That's the easiest one to do. If it traveled, so it went up and down. Okay? So for that horizontal piece, we don't have to split anything. We can just say our total distance traveled, which is what you measured, divided by the total time, will get you that velocity, or this velocity here. So this first one will just be distance divided by time. Make sure you're measuring in meters as always, not centimeters, hopefully not inches. All right? All right, next is going to be the vertical part. And the vertical part is, as always, if you have something that went up and went back down, vertically, that was a pop fly. So vertically, we're just going to take the total time and divide that in half. All right, so first thing is you're going to have to do the time divided by 2. Or total. Then this is going to be just like the Bryce Harper lab, where you're going to have the distance, you're going to look at, I need the initial vertical velocity. I'm looking at only the trip going up. You could look at the trip going down too. Okay, but I'm only going to look at the trip going up. What's my velocity at the peak? 0, right? So I have VI is what we're looking for. VF, which is at the peak, is 0. Acceleration is always what? Negative 9.8. And T, we just said, is going to be half the total time. That will figure out the initial vertical velocity. That'll figure out this. Okay? Once we have those two components, now you're going to put the right triangle together. V total is just going to be the resultant. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. All right? Then the angle is going to be inverse tangent, as always. And like I said, we can cheat. With physics, we always know that the vertical is going to be the opposite. The horizontal is always going to be the adjacent because we always have the angle with respect to the horizontal. So it's going to be, again, your inverse tangent of the vertical over the horizontal. The opposite over the adjacent. Vertical over horizontal. All right? And as always, make sure you set to degree mode. Questions, comments, concerns? Okay.